Greetings, Captain. My name is David, and I'll be your operator today. Let's make sure your position is correctly calibrated before we begin. Press the left and right thumbsticks simultaneously to recalibrate your view. Alright, now that your view is centered, let's have a look at your left wrist. See the button with the circle on it? You can access your menu options by pressing it. From here, you'll be able to change your settings as well as exit this tutorial. Press the button again to close the menu. Now that we're done with that, I'll just load up your file. Oops, wrong button. Uh-oh. Go ahead and watch this short holovid while I try to recover the file.
For millennia, this little blue planet was the only home humanity knew. But we always dreamed of setting out for the stars. We realized our ambitions when, at long last, we developed faster-than-light technology. Millions left Earth to seek their fortunes. Eager to strike out into the unknown, we explored, forged new alliances, and established colonies across the galaxy. These advances came with a price. The frontier seemed to offer endless opportunities, but it presented new dangers in equal measure. Any challenge we faced, we overcame. We flourished as we spread throughout the galaxy, and soon turned our ambitions beyond its borders, out into the void.
Looks like your file finished downloading. XASA, huh? Says here it's been 5 years since your last certification. Tell you what, I'll just skim over the boring parts and we'll hit the highlights. Let's see. Expense reports, no. Certification documentation, nah. Here we go. Firearms training. To access your weapon inventory, press and hold the Y button or B button on your controller. Keep that button held down. Using your opposite hand, reach in and use the grip button to grab your gun. Once you have your gun, release the button, pull the trigger to fire the gun. If you release the grip button while holding the gun, it'll be holstered at your hip. You can draw your gun again by reaching towards it and using the hands. Looks like you've got the basics down. Let's test your aim. Shoot the robot. Nice shot! You can manually reload your gun at any point by flicking your wrist downward. Let's see how you do against two targets that fight back. Bot's got you pretty good. Feel that? Your left wrist unit is vibrating. Take a look. That red bar represents your current health. Looks pretty low to me. How about we fix that? That's a stim pack. Unfortunately, it's just out of reach. Luckily for you, your wrist units can pull small nearby items to you. Things like stim packs, weapons, keycards, the list goes on. Give it a try. Reach out towards the stim pack. Once it's highlighted, press and hold the grip button. Nice! Pretty slick, huh? Now pull the trigger while you're holding the stim. Check your health status now. This is an item rack. You'll find these on ships. They're a great place to store extra items, especially since your personal inventory space is limited. This one has an extra stim pack on it. Reach out and grab it. Great. Now press and hold either the X or A button to access your item inventory. To save that stim pack for later use, move the stim pack towards your inventory and release the grip button when you see its outline. Yep, you got it. Place your gun at the center of the station and release the grip button when the gun's outline appears. It'll take just a few moments. Once it's finished, you can remove your gun. That covers firearms, so let's put your gun in storage. Weapon racks on your ship can hold guns you want to use again later. Grab your gun, reach toward the weapon rack, and release the grip button when you see the outline appear. Won't need that anymore. Easy, right? Now have a look at your right wrist. This button is used to activate your personal teleporter. It can be used when you finish a mission and wish to return to your ship. Press the teleport icon to initiate the teleportation sequence and confirm. That never gets old. Now, let's talk locomotion. You have two options here. If you're sensitive to full motion controls, you'll want to try comfort mode. If you prefer full locomotion, use advanced mode. Use your left thumbstick to move. If you want to try the other mode or adjust your settings, just access the menu on your left wrist. Remember, press the circular icon. If you're happy with your locomotion choice, let's head to the bridge. Here's a hint. It's the open door. Approach the central console. Notice the flashing color panel? That means there's an incoming transmission. Press it to open the communications interface. Currently, you only have one incoming communication. Press the button to answer it. Ha! This is where you'll converse with anyone you encounter on your journey. Since we're at the command terminal, let's check out the star chart. Press the flashing panel to switch to star chart navigation. This is a map of nearby systems. It will allow you to chart your course through the galaxy. Let's perform a faster-than-light jump. Select the closest star to your current location on the star map, then press the jump button. Here we go.
MTL view reserves depleted.
We made it! Have a look out the viewport. We've run into a pirate ship. Look up at the monitor on the left side of the bridge. This shows the status of the ship we've encountered. To the right, a similar monitor displays your own ship's status. That pirate is jamming your FTL drive. You have to fight. You'll see a new panel flashing on the command terminal. Press it to access your ship's tactical options. Here, you have access to your ship's equipped weapon systems. Some weapons use ordnance, while others consume power. Let's soften up those pirates with some laser blasts. Press the burst laser MK1 button to fire. Now, let's follow that up with some missiles. Missiles can target specific systems on enemy ships. Press the target icon on the Nova Missiles MK1 panel. This panel allows you to fire a missile at a specific system on the enemy ship. This decision can change the tide of any encounter, so choose carefully. Select a target now. Press the Nova Missiles MK1 button. Destroying a ship, you can collect salvage from the debris.
FTL no longer impeded.
Your ship may take damage during a hostile encounter. This has the potential to cause a hull breach.
What has been detected on your ship? Look at your right wrist. This yellow bar is your oxygen level. If it reaches 0, you'll begin losing health. Once you locate a hull breach, it's easy to repair. Hold down either the Y or B button to open your weapon inventory. Remove the repair gun from your inventory. The repair gun is just like any other gun. Point it at the problem and pull the trigger to make it go away.
Nicely done. Your ship's oxygen level will stabilize after you repair hull breaches. Disaster averted. Let's take a look at your left wrist again. Press the flashing button to check out your ship's map. The map will help you find your way around and let you check the status of your ship's systems. Uh-oh. See the red icon on your map? Your tactical system is offline. You can't interact with your wrist map, so head back to the command terminal. Uh-oh. More trouble. Your weapon system is offline. Instead of fixing it yourself, let's put your crew to work. Return to the command terminal. The blue pawns represent your crew members. The red icon is your weapon system. Try selecting your crew member. Use your index finger to select the weapons room. You're a natural-born leader. When you order crew members to specific rooms, they automatically begin repairs on damaged systems or hull breaches there. The green bar represents a crew member's health. If someone is injured, you can direct them to the med bay for treatment. One last thing, keep your crew healthy. If no organic crew members are left on board, it's been a pleasure overseeing your training, Captain. If you have questions or want more details, your ship's manual is on a disc in your quarters. You can always replay this tutorial from the main menu, too. Safe travels, and good luck out there.
I've never seen anything quite like it.
This is it. We're further out than any human has ever been. Really puts it all in perspective.
Looks like more space to me.
Where's your imagination?
Focus in on what I'm going to do with my cut of the payout for completing this mission.
Typical.
Don't act like you haven't thought about it.
How far out are we?
Hard to tell, really. We're in uncharted space. Status report?
Engines, check. Oxygen, check. Holding drive. This is strange.
It's an experimental drive. What constitutes strange?
There's a fluctuation in the drive's core.
I don't want this to be a one-way trip. Complete the scans, prime the drive, and jump us home.
Scanning initiated and complete.
Holding drive ready.
It's not even commander waiting. Engage.
Captain, good to see you made it back in one piece. According to our readings, it looks like your engines are offline. The folding drive must have put more strain on them than we had anticipated. Your first priority is to get your engines online. Once you do that, contact me from your bridge.
Better make a note.
Engines back online. Captain, incoming transmission.
Captain, congratulations are in order. You and your crew just performed the longest interstellar jump in human history. I know you were hesitant to sign on at first, but I'm glad you finally came around. Feels good to be working for the betterment of mankind, doesn't it? I understand your reservations coming into this. I don't blame you. In fact, given our history, some of the brass were hesitant to bring you in for this mission at all. The folding drive represents decades of work, and I wanted someone I could trust at the helm. If you were still one of mine, I'd give you a medal. I'm afraid you'll just have to settle for a handsome payout when you get back to Earth. We're busy analyzing the data from your navigation computer, trying to pinpoint the exact location of your jump. It's going to take some time. Your engines are back online, but the folding drive is fried. Not something you can repair in the field. You're going to have to make your way back to us the old-fashioned way. Your highest priority is to get back to Earth. We don't want that folding drive out in the wild longer than it needs to be. Your engines are online, but your fuel reserves are low. There's a station nearby where you should be able to replenish your fuel supplies. Jump over and have a look. I'll contact you once we're in range of the station.
Transmission. FTL fuel reserves depleted.
station is abandoned, but there should be some small fuel reserves in the cargo hold. First thing you'll want to find is a manifest terminal. It will allow you to transfer any supplies you find back to your ship. A word of caution, stay sharp. You never know what you might encounter on one of these derelict stations. Not surprising. This happens all the time. Corporations set up stations on the fringes, hoping to be the first to cash in on the next major population boom. More often than not, they end up closing the station and cutting their losses. There should be a cargo manifest terminal somewhere on the station. Once you find that, you'll need to transfer the supplies to your ship. There are ways to access the contents of the manifest without having the proper security clearance, but you may have to hack the terminal to override the security protocols. Normally, I wouldn't condone such activity, but in this case, I'm willing to look the other way. Good luck, Captain. I'll be in contact once you've transferred the supplies to your ship. The sooner you get back to Earth, the sooner you get paid. Get to it, Captain. Find that manifest terminal and grab some supplies.
Acquiring teleport lock. Teleportation lock acquired. Acquiring teleport lock. Teleportation lock acquired.
Nice work, Captain. Hold on to that hatch truck. I'm sure it'll come in handy again. The teleporter on your right wrist should now be operational. Port back to your ship and let's get you back to Earth.
Incoming transmission.
Looks like you're all set, Captain. Fuel, ordnance, and a bit of salvage. That'll be useful for any bartering you might need to do along the way. Once again, you have proven yourself to be a true professional and the right person for the job. Now get that folding drive back to Earth in one piece. That far out, a military escort would paint a target the size of a supernova on your back. A ship like yours heading back to Earth? It doesn't get any more conspicuous than that. Tread lightly and you'll make it back fine. Stay sharp, Captain. You've got a big payout waiting for you. Command out.
Captain, incoming transmission.
Captain, we've received reports that alien ships of unknown origin have begun showing up on the fringes of explored space. We've attempted to contact them, but so far, they've been unresponsive. Our initial calculations show their fleet to be on a trajectory toward Earth. We've uploaded the data to your navigation computer. At this point, I'd say it's best if you avoid them until we know more. Command out.
FTL jam detected. FTL no longer impeded.
Captain, incoming transmission.
You there, do you know anything about defense bots? I tried to give ours a little boost, but I must have flipped the wrong dip switch and, they went a tiny bit crazy. Hey, you don't know me. I know what I'm doing. I'm double certified in robotics and defense planning. I I've installed plenty of custom components on these guys before. The bots are quarantined off in an unused portion of the station. They seem pretty content to wander around down there, but I don't know how long that will last. I don't think there's a conventional way to shut bots down. You'll have to manually reboot them.
Hello?
You know, with guns.
Hi.
Ugh, this is gonna create so much work.
My first
for
time
me.
playing this, so...
Anyway,
Second time, not very good.
The maintenance sector.
Fair enough. Oh, cool, I have a gun. Let's go cause trouble.
Good luck.
Alright,
Those bots
don't
are
shoot me,
serious.
there is friendly fire in this. Do not shoot me.
Okay,
Ready when you
not...
Acquiring teleport lock. Teleportation lock acquired. Acquiring teleport lock. Teleportation lock acquired.
Oh, looks like they're all offline. Oh, fixing them is gonna be a real nightmare. Oh, well, you did your part, Sam. Back to your work and I'll transfer pay. Well, I'm glad that's over. I've got a lot of work ahead of me now. Time to see what we can salvage. Thank you, Captain.
Warning, weapons offline. Warning, shields offline. Warning, hull breach detected.